So just a quick plug, November 3rd, Wednesday, 10:05 p.m. East Coast time, 7:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm doing a live on YouTube like I do following the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, part 4. We always have so much fun. People bring wine. We party together. I think Adam told me at the end of last week's live, him and I did an up and Adam and I did a live, and I think we had 1,000 people at one point in the room. It was 500, then it went to 1,000, and I mean, it was just amazing. All of us had so much fun. Everybody participates. It's really, really fun. And we drank and we spill tea, and so you're invited. So come. Okay, now on to the video and the gossip. I love this filter. So cool. So I am in shock that Eboni Williams purportedly filed a complaint against Ramona, a singer from Real Housewives of New York, about her being a racist to Bravo, like officially. And that probably is why the reunion was canceled. What did Eboni think? She's gone out publicly and said that like she wanted her day to say her piece and all this stuff, and now we find this out. Like, wow, no wonder they canceled it, Eboni. I mean, are you clueless? Now there's always two sides to every story, and supposedly Ramona had, I guess, been criticized for some other behavior by crew members, and nobody did anything, or at least one crew member. And so this egged Eboni on to use her voice, I guess, to push the issue at Bravo's level. But you can't expect cast members to be comfortable shooting with lawsuits flying around. You can't accept networks to be comfortable shooting or putting themselves at risk with, the threat of legal things. So, and Ebony's been on television for a long time. So, I mean, it's kind of shocking, this report, which, by the way, also came out of TMZ. So another thing is this, of course, all the cast members distance themselves from Eboni, right? Like, it makes a lot of sense. I noticed that Leah, when she was talking to Entertainment Tonight, said, she hadn't talked to her in a while. And a lot of people think that they're real friends, but I know that they're not. So, wow, I didn't know. See, I just found this out. I didn't know that Eboni had filed like an HR report, on Ramona. Wow. And could put the whole show and cast in jeopardy too. That's a serious issue. Networks have to take that very seriously when it's formalized, and, they have to fire. Now, maybe she's right. I don't know. I'm not on the job. But she single-handedly has nuked the Real Housewives of New York. So I guess what happened is they did a probe, and they asked the cast members and the production team to come in and sit down, and they asked questions about what they believed Ramona's statement that she made that Eboni believed was racially charged meant, and, did they probably see any behavior that would make them think that, that Ramona truly was a racist, that could be impacting the show or upsetting people. Obviously they don't want that. But it turns out there wasn't enough evidence to, do anything about it. Ramona basically was cleared, and that's where they left it. But, the outcome was that, their ratings obviously being very low, and this nuke, which I wasn't made aware of, caused them to cancel the reunion. Anyway, Bravo did not comment when TMZ reached out, and neither did any of the girls on the show. I don't think anybody wants to. I don't know how the show is going to recover after that season. I mean, it could have been such an inclusive conversation, and it could have been, they did do some really fun things. It just, so disappointing. The fans I talked to say, get a new cast in there, start over, just start a whole fresh new cast and let everybody go. So maybe it's time. Move it to the Peacock, change the whole cast, and start with like a whole new thing. Like, let's just, Everybody meets at a party and here we go. To do one video where I used a happy Halloween filter because it's fun. So please forgive me. It's not really relevant to my topic, but I love it. Happy Halloween. What'd you guys do?